Those were the good
Well,
old days.
First off, it started out, they were able to, it looked like they were able to kind of get off to a good start, kind of keep things in your half. Where were you guys able to finally, crack through, start, playing your game a little bit more and eventually get that going your way?
I mean, I think realistically, once we began to compete and win some things in the midfield and run with the ball a little bit and get beyond their pressure, we started to get comfortable. But, I don't know that we were that comfortable until we scored the goal, and I think we began to look a little bit more like ourselves. But that's a good team. I mean, they're very dynamic in the attacking third, and they created some chances that were obviously very dangerous.
And for you guys as players, how is it trying to come back? You had what looked like a goal there in the 27th minute that was called back on a foul. How do you guys kind of compartmentalize that and rebound the way that you did instead of letting that kind of get to you?
I think it was just it was good for us that happened, because then I think our momentum, we're like, okay, we can really do this. We're back in it. I know we sat out for a while. I mean, it was tough with the delay and everything, but I think once we finally settled down, saw that we could do this, we got our minds back into it.
And Jordan, take me through the first goal you guys scored from your perspective, playing the ball through and reading Sam's run.
Well, Sam had a great run. I just happened to get my head up in time. She cut through the defense, and my ball just happened to get to her, and she had a solid finish. So it was a great finish for her.
And you guys are typically a team that scores usually in the run of play, but this is what I believe 2 in a row with goals off of set pieces. Take me through that one and what you were looking for back there on the far post.
To be honest, it kind of just went right to me. It was the girl in front of me was shorter than me, and it just floated, and I just made good contact with it, and I didn't have to really overpower it. It just was good contact and went to the far post.
And how much, if at all, did having gone through the trials of delays like this before help you guys maybe overcome this one?
Well, I think especially against the Highlands game, it kind of got us a little bit more pumped up, and just knowing that we had, our whole team together, just momentum going into this game. I think it just gave us a little bit of, the benefit of the doubt that, we had the upper hand on them, because I just feel like they didn't really want to play today. So I think we showed up and gave them a good game.
And Damien, first off, Nicole, what's with her?
Just not sure where she's at right now. She was feeling a little bit under the weather on Sunday, and we're kind of just in a hold pattern right now, trying to figure out what's going on. Honestly, just a little bit nauseous. I don't think we know totally what's going on. Hopefully she's able to train Saturday, and we'll see how things go from there.
And how about the way you guys were able to defend even without her, Grace Sheridan holding her own back there and from the front on back?
Yeah, I mean, I thought today once again was we're defending first as a team. We're doing a very good job of defending from the front two to the midfield four, and obviously the back four are very tough. They scored a goal off of a penalty kick. Granted, it might have come off the post, but bottom line, they didn't score in the run of play. So I think it makes us take a little bit away from this, knowing that what I think they may be the best attacking team, and I think we showed that we can defend as well as anybody.
And how about the work rate of both your forwards and the midfielders in coming back and pressuring a lot of those balls? Because I noticed that's kind of a staple of what you guys like to do, and it seemed to manifest itself, particularly in the second half.
It had to. I mean, I think once we scored that second goal, we sort of knew. We missed a couple of chances, to be honest with you, where I thought we could have made it 3 and 4. And I felt like after that, we're going to have to put ourselves into this defensively and just make sure that it's absolute concentration. I think that the two forwards did a very good job. The center midfielders were fantastic today, as far as just being on point, winning tackles, and getting the ball forward into spaces as quickly as they could. And we worked a lot, I think, in the finishing piece, as well as just the tactics of counterattacking, making sure that we try when we can to score in 3 or less passes. We're a very good possession side, but a lot of the goals that we score are in the transition because of how fast we are. And I think that first goal was a manifestation of what we trained to be.
And you were yelling at the girls after you conceded the one to keep to keep their heads, to keep their cool. How do you think they handled the last few minutes of that as Metro was fighting to get an equalizer?
I thought we did very well. I think we're beginning to show that maturity that we'd hoped to show a bit earlier. This is a team that if we keep things going this way and we mature, keep maturing every game that we play, we're going to be very, very difficult to beat in these next 3 games. And I think we look forward to being good, being confident, and being capable of winning any game we're in.